Idex stock was in Bazinga.
Oh my God!
This jam-packed video is about Ideonomics CEO Alf Poor on the Bazinga Small Cap Conference last week. And also 3 catalysts that might send the price of Idex through the roof that most investors have missed. And you want to take a note of this catalyst because few months ago I made a similar video on XPeng, and to all my subscribers who bought in with me, you have more than double your money. So let's get straight into it. CEO Alf Poor went on Bazinga to get wealth investors fired up on Idex stock. So he was in front of all these investors and he had to pick just a few selling points from all the projects they have going on. And if you are a subscriber, you'd know that Idex has got so much going on. So CEO Alf picked 2 selling points for Idex. And so the first one he picked was that the King of Malaysia is invested in one of Ideonomics subsidiaries. And that's a throwback to King Daula joining TrickLick as business partner. That's incredibly bullish because TrickLick is based in Malaysia, and that's basically the equivalent of saying that the President of the United States is invested in Tesla. A bit of news like that is just huge, and it means that TrickLick has got all the support they need and they basically cannot go bust. And that was just a warm-up because the second bit of news that CEO Alf dropped was ginormous. And CEO Alf revealed that TrickLick is planning to sell school buses to Europe. But that is nothing compared to the 3 catalysts that might send the price of Idex into space. And the first one is the deliveries of vehicles in Q4, which the company expects to be excellent. TrickLick will deliver way more vehicles than in Q3, and this will be announced in January. And you can bet that I'm gonna make a video update on Idex Q4 deliveries as soon as the news comes out. But hold on, because the next factor is huge and most Idex investors do not know about it. Medici Motors expects to have their first BEV vehicles in the first quarter of 2021. And for those who don't know Medici Motors, it is MEG's heavy truck unit that was renamed to be more appealing for the North American market. And Medici is developing BEV commercial vehicles as well as hydrogen fuel cell trucks and buses. And that's where things get very interesting. The Medici plan is to have the vehicles produced in China by MEG and then ship them over to the US. And the goal is to have an advantage on price. That is because Ideanomics will own the technology and they will bring to the market vehicles that are cheap to buy and to run. And that would really disrupt the market and make the stock price pop. And wait for it, because what I'm about to show you will blow your mind. The first 6 vehicles from Medici Motors will allegedly be unveiled this month. Yes, I am talking about December 2020. That is based on insider financials, so take it with a pinch of salt. But don't worry, because I'm gonna keep an eye out for the announcement and make a video update as soon as it happens. But wait, because there is more bullish news on Medici Motors, and in this case it comes straight from the CEO. And the CEO Alf announced at the shareholder meeting that he expects the TrickLick mopeds to be sold in the US even quicker than the hydrogen trucks. And again, I would not be surprised if this happens in the first quarter of 2021 because TrickLick mopeds already follow EU regulations, and so it won't take too much time to have it approved in the US. But guys, I kept the best bullish catalyst for last, so sit down because this is going to be big. 2021 will be the year of Ideonomics Battery as a Service. And for clarity, the Battery as a Service scheme that Ideonomics will be running is different from the one that NIO has got in place now. This service will be for fleet operators who want to move to electric vehicles, but they don't want to commit to buy batteries that may become redundant soon. And this seems small, but it's massive in terms of Idex revenues. Battery as a Service will unlock a boatload of deals with fleet operators who are looking to buy light and heavy trucks and also city buses. And the most bullish thing is that Battery as a Service will also brought to, wait for it, United States. And I know there are plenty of American investors who are waiting for Battery as a Service to come to the US. And really, I can't wait to give you the news here on my channel. But hang on, is it a good time to buy Idex stock or not? Let's have a look at the chart. So let's have a very quick look at the RSI. At the moment it is around 50, which is in the middle ground, so not overbought or oversold. So it doesn't quite help in this situation, but if you look in the past, for example, around the 10th of November, that is when the stock started running up and it peaked on the 24th of November. And so we can say that potentially is a good time to start buying. And that's what I'm doing now, because one thing is certain, this stock will explode as soon as good news comes out. And I will make sure to make a video when any news comes out on Idex or any other EV stocks. And if you're looking for another EV company that is as diversified as Idex but is also profitable, consider BYD. The video on the screen right now is a full comparison of BYD with Tesla, NIO, and all the other Chinese EV stocks. Pick a stock that also Warren Buffett has invested in. Click on the video.